lesson, not for discussion. We play with drums like shit is percussion. Stay with a hammer like this is construction. Drink too much Henny, might shoot up.
What's good, YouTube, man? It's Clutch. We're back out with another video. Today's video, we got the best ball hawk build in NBA 2K20. Now, before we get into that, man, I just want to say my apologies for not posting as actively as I usually do. I've been very busy this past week, so I haven't been able to drop as many videos as I like to. And also, I do want to say thank you guys so much for the recent support. All my new subscribers, welcome to the channel. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for the support on that top 3 best build video. That video has 100,000 views. We got 100k views on a video in less than a week. That is absolutely insane. And just because you guys really do enjoy those videos, I am deciding to bring back the top 3 best build series. You guys know the top 3 point guards, shooting guards, small forwards, power forwards, and centers. The next video is going to be one of those type of videos. We're going to start that series back up. Make sure you're on the lookout for that. And if you're new to the channel, man, make sure you guys do hit that like button, subscribe. But like you guys clicked on the video, man, this is going to be the best ball hawk build. Now, I looked up a couple ball hawk build videos, and I saw the only position you can make this build is a point guard. I'm not sure if you can make it a shooting guard. As of right now, the only one I am 100% certain is you can make it a point guard. So that is what we are going to do. Make sure you make it a point guard. And this other stuff does not matter. That is personal preference. Now, moving on to skill breakdown. When you're making a ball hawk, as of right now, there's only 2 pie charts that I'm currently aware of you can use to make this build. Either the defensive finishing or the all defense. I know the all defense one is going to be the more ideal one because a ball hawk is pretty much a really good defender. Defense and finishing pie chart is going to be pretty good, but that's not going to be the one we're picking. We are going to be picking all defensive. It's going to have great defense. You're still going to be able to get contact dunk. It's going to be very nice. Make sure you guys do pick this all defensive pie chart. Now, moving on to physical profile, man. With this build, I would say pick one of these agility pie charts. If you are going to pick one of these agility pie charts, I would pick this one to get better vertical. But honestly, I really highly recommend you pick this pie chart. You're going to have great speed, good vertical, and good strength. It's going to make your player so nice. Trust me, you'll thank me later. Pick this balanced physical profile. Now, moving on to attributes, man, make sure you guys do it just like this. You want to say ball hawk. You are going to max out your close shot. I think you also max out your driving layup to an 80. Yep. And your driving dunk, you also are going to put this to an 80. Now, let me just explain something real quick. This is very key with the driving dunk. It has to be an 80. If you go any higher, so if you put it to 81 or higher, it's going to change your name to two-way finisher. 80 driving dunk is the absolute highest, so make sure it's an 80. Standing dunk, you are going to max that out, and you also are going to max out your post hook just like that. Now, moving on to shooting, your mid-range, you are going to max this out as well, and also max out your three-point shot. And you're not going to touch post fade or free throw. Now, moving on to playmaking, you are going to max out your pass accuracy, also max out your ball handling, and your post moves, you are going to put this to a 49, so you get 11 playmaking badges just like that. Now, moving on to defense, you're not going to touch interior defense. You're going to put your perimeter defense to a 78. Now, let me just make sure. Yeah, a 78. And here is another key thing. If you put it any higher than a 78, you put it to 79 or higher, it's going to change your build name again to a two-way finisher. It cannot be higher than a 78. Make sure your perimeter defense is a 78. Now, lateral quickness, you are going to max this out. And same with the steal. Also, we're going to max that out. Now, your block, you're going to put this to a 59. And these last 33 upgrades, you're going to split them between your offensive and defensive rebounding. You're going to put your offensive rebounding to a 72 and your defensive rebounding to a 76. And you guys can see, here's the build. You get 14 finishing, 1 shooting, 11 playmaking, and 25 defensive rebounding. You can add that up as a total of 51 badges for this ball hawk build. Out of the videos I've seen on this build, this is the most possible badges as of right now for the ball hawk build. If you have this build with higher badges, let me know in the comment section below. But yeah, make sure you guys copy it down just like this. Moving on to this other stuff, man, body shape does not matter. I think since it's a defender though, I would pick Defender Compact because it's a guard, but I think I'm going to just pick built. It really doesn't matter, honestly though. You want to make your player burly, built, whatever. Go ahead and do that. Me personally though, I'm going to pick built. Now moving on to the height. I know you guys are thinking, oh, it's a ball hawk. Every other ball hawk video is 6'3". Not my video. My video, I actually found out a way to make this ball hawk build 6'4". Every single video I seen, the player was only 6'3". This build is going to be 6'4". It's still going to be called a ball hawk. It's going to be very nice. 6'4". It's only 1 inch difference, but trust me, it's going to make a huge difference on defense. Make your player 6'4". You still have a 90 speed, 95 vertical, 79 strength. This is a demigod. Make your player 6'4". Wait, here's a very key thing. I know a lot of people with this build lower their weight all the way down. If you cannot do that, the way I made the build, you have to put some weight on this build. If you do any lower than 200 pounds, it's going to have your name as a two-way finisher. The absolute lowest you can put your weight to for it to say ball hawk is 205 pounds. Keep that in mind. But since we picked the balanced pie chart, I honestly recommend you put the weight to 250 pounds the max. So you have an 88 strength. You still have great vertical, great acceleration. This build is a demigod, but if you don't want to be that heavy, the lowest you can go for it to say ball hawk is 205 pounds, but I recommend you put it to 250 pounds. Now moving on to the wingspan, again, make sure you don't go too low with this. If you go any below the default, it's going to change your name to two-way finisher. The lowest you can go with your wingspan is going to be default, so keep that in mind. I honestly recommend you max the wingspan out so you have better defense. That's the whole point of a ball hawk. You want to have good defense. Now, if you want to be able to speed boost with this build, I would go default wingspan because you have decently long wingspan to play great defense. And that's also another thing. With this build, you can actually get slasher takeover. If you did not know, slasher takeover gives you a plus 10 to your ball handling, and you need an 86 ball handling to speed boost. So 76 plus 10 is going to be 86 ball handling. So with this wingspan, you're going to be able to speed boost if you put the slashing takeover. So keep that in mind. But I'm going to max my wingspan out. And moving on to takeovers, man, just like I just said, get a wide variety of takeover options here: lockdown, slasher, or playmaker. I would only consider lockdown or slasher. Like I said, you want to be able to speed boost, you're going to want to pick slasher, and you're going to have to do that default wingspan, which is 80.6. Just keep that in mind. If you don't care about speed boosting, I would max the wingspan out and go lockdown, defender, takeover. I wouldn't recommend playmaker. Either go slasher or lockdown. I would probably recommend lockdown because this is a defender build. You want to have that lockdown, defender, takeover so you can play better defense. That's what I'm going to do personally though. And you guys can see, here's the build. You have built a ball hawk similar to DeJounte Murray, Baron Davis, and Russell Westbrook. Like I said, this is the only ball hawk build I've seen on YouTube that's 6'4". But now we're gonna get straight into the best badges for this build. If you guys still watch this video, man, make sure you guys do hit that like button, subscribe, pull up the sub count real quick. You guys can see 11,500 subs. Man, we've been going absolutely insane. Since that video's been blowing up the top 3 best builds, I've been getting a lot of subs. We just hit 11K subs 2 days ago. We're already halfway to 12K subs. Really insane. If you're watching this video right now, you like what you see, do it, that subscribe button, turn on the notifications. But now we're gonna get straight into the best badges for this build. Put this to 99 overall real quick. Let me take the sub count off. Give me a minute. Now you guys see 14 finishing badges. You guys see I have 80 driving dunk with this build. Keep in mind, when you hit 99 overall, you get a +4 to all your attributes. But something I just recently figured out, if you hit 99.9 overall, you're going to be able to get a +5 to all your attributes. So you're going to be able to get every single contact dunk besides big man, because you're not a big man, obviously, when you hit 99.9 overall. So it's going to be very nice. Keep that in mind. You want gold contact finisher. You're going to be a very athletic player. You also want giant slayer. This badge is activate when you go up against anybody that's 6'9" or taller. You're only 6'4". You need that badge. I also recommend Lob City finisher. People are going to be throwing you alleys with this build. You're a very athletic player. Put that badge on. I also recommend Slithery finisher. It's going to help you drive to the basket a lot better. Now you got 2 badges left. I can see you throwing on acrobat, consistent finisher, fancy footwork, or relentless finisher. I think personally I am going to do fancy footwork, but there's plenty of good options. Go ahead and do whatever you want to do. Now moving on to shooting badges, man. Only one shooting badge. You can shoot mid-ranges with this build, so keep that in mind. I'd probably just throw on quick draw, even though it's only bronze. I'll put this badge on just so it helps you out a little bit, because like I said, we did upgrade your mid-range, and we did upgrade the 3-pointer, so you're going to be able to shoot just a little bit, so throw on bronze quick draw. Now moving on to playmaking badges, man. 11 playmaking badges. Like I said, if you pick slasher takeover and you did default wingspan, you're gonna be able to speed boost with takeover. So let's keep that in mind. I think I'm gonna recommend you go do gold dimer, handles for day silver. I want to do quick first step silver. I think I'm gonna do quick first step gold. I feel like that badge has to be gold. Tie handles, and I think I'm going to do bronze applicable. You don't get a whole lot of playmaking badges, so you do have to compromise a lot. If you want floor general, you know, space creator, higher unpluckable, you're gonna have to compromise on some badges. I think this is gonna be the best balance combination. But you got 11 playmaking badges. Go ahead and change it up. Do whatever you want to do. Now moving on to defensive badges, man. 25 defensive badges. This build is gonna be a monster on defense. You want Hall of Fame clamps, Hall of Fame Intimidator, and Hall of Fame Pick Dodgers. Those badges are no-brainers. Hall of Fame Pick Dodgers that help you fight through Hall of Fame brick wall screens, Intimidators that make people miss shots, and clamps that help you clamp that opposing ball handler. Now you guys can see, you still have 3 Hall of Fame badges and 1 bronze badge left, so it's going to be very nice. I highly recommend you throw on Interceptor Hall of Fame. Your steal is very high. It's like a 95. man, you're going to be able to play insane defense with that long wingspan. You're going to catch so many interceptions. I highly recommend Interceptor. I also recommend throwing Pogo Stick Hall of Fame. When you're guarding ISO players, you need to jump up and down to contest their shot. It's going to help you do that or block their shot. Pogo Sticks would be very nice. If you're playing threes, I highly recommend Chase Down Artist. But if you're not playing threes, don't waste your upgrades. If you're playing twos, I recommend Defensive Leader. It's going to boost your teammates' defensive attributes. It's going to help you play so much better defense and your teammates. Very nice badge. With this last bronze badge, I think I'm going to go Rebound Chaser. You are only 6'4", but you do have pretty high rebounding. You're going to be able to catch some rebounds, so I'm going to throw on Bronze Rebound Chaser. These are going to be the best badges in my opinion, but you can change up, do whatever you want to do, like I say in every single one of my videos. But that's pretty much it, man. That's the best ball hawk build in NBA 2K20. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did enjoy this video, man, make sure you guys do hit that like button, subscribe. Like I said, man, we just hit 11K subs like 2 days ago. We're already halfway to 12K subs. Like what you see, man, do hit that subscribe button, man. Turn on the notifications. And like I said, we are going to be bringing back the top 3 best build series for the point guard, shooting guard, small forwards, power forwards, and centers. Be on the lookout for that, and make sure to turn on the notifications so you don't miss those videos. But that's pretty much it, man. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. Until next time, clutch out.
I'm feeling your energy, and shorty, man, she really into me. I got lots of enemies, and they wanna act like they friends with me.